Welcome back everyone to Fire Emblem, where we're going to pick up where we left it last weekend, right at the start of Chapter 7. So let's load in. There's not going to be any battle today, it's going to be nice and chill this morning. Then on the next one we'll do the end of chapter battle, assuming there is one. There usually is. So last time we uncovered a potential plot against Lady Rhea and the church, so that's probably going to dominate this episode. Make him run, make him jump, make him run, make him jump. Okay, so good start, good sneeze. So you're currently noble, so you need to be fighter for your bow. Oh, what is with all the sneezing? Check you've mastered that. So everyone should be in their beginner classes by the end of this.
I passed thanks to you, Professor.
Petra. Need another beginner seal. Just buy one. Another one for Merm.
I have success.
Casper's fine, everyone else is up and running. Excellent. Cool. So, surface.
A hero's relic. Quite so. The stone within the sword. A glow of...
So it's put us out here, so let's go see the cinnamon roll first.
That's
looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here. Hey, I get hungry sometimes, like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
So we got a few quests. Spotted Lorenz.
Maybe.
Into the greenhouse first. Nice. Can't go that way.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
Okay.
Can be used to... Ooh. Oh, that's just selling. We'll do a little bit of fishing. One bar.
Hey, Professor. I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
What?
So, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
It's a serious job, jackass.
Oh.
Welcome. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Need to equip that.
Come back soon.
Didn't realise my steel sword was nearly broken. Okie dick. No one's here.
So,
We won't go to the entrance hall, we'll go around. To the staplers.
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these...
setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent.
Oh, you've got a
Please,
question me.
do me a favor.
So I already know who that's going for. That's for Lorenz, isn't it? Where did we see him?
Okay?
There we are.
The goddess's rite of rebirth. Could it be that... How kind of you. I will have to repay you sometime.
You may now invite your allies to tea. Okay, how?
The goddess's rite of... Could it be that...
Obviously, I've got to speak to them. Maybe. Oh, Cinnamon Roll, want to be my test partner? Yeah. No! No! Right, let's go see the house leader first.
How's that? You spend too much time roaming the monastery. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering. Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
But aren't you a bundle of joy? I am a professor teaching my students trading grounds. Thunderbrand replica.
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
Right, before I do anything, I need to speak to Edelgard.
So, yeah. I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense. What do you think, Professor?
You might be right.
I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after...
One track mind on that boy.
People die in every battle, and it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, it's different. I hope nothing bad happens this month.
Oh.
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup. I have a favor to ask.
Okay, lost items.
How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
Professor.
Fucking hell, there's a racket outside. Online liaison.
I need a favor. Yes? I thank you for your kindness.
Alright, I haven't sorted that yet. Not really messed around much with my Switch. Petra.
In Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past. The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
Well,
Speaking of, can you imagine? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario. Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
So this might be yours.
Yes, that is mine. Thank you. Where did you find it?
I'm not going to use my invite to tea just yet. If I can't invite Dorothea. Okay, now it decides to open.
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star. But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Portland. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about everything.
Well done, brat.
That reminds me.
Hello.
Anything R1 here? It is a bit annoying, you've got to comb literally everything.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Pretty sure I've got something for you as well. No, get yeah.
Not much.
No.
Not.
Okay.
Professor, here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Lan.
I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. I wonder who this
Spot dash.
I can't stop thinking about Lenato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
May I sit? Here's a thought. With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
Casper comes to mind for one of these lost items as well. Right, dining hall next, I think.
Listen.
Really? Hey, you. Professor.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt. But do you really think they'll do it on the day of the rite of rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day? No classes on a... Hey, Professor, I feel... Is there...
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
He's got the candies after all, hasn't he?
No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear.
We all know you don't on your
I have
fucking
something to ask of
sister. Okay.
I've
You're
been
not a
in
graduate,
town.
are you?
I'm sorry to say,
What?
So this way is the dining room, isn't it?
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Invite you to tea. I mean, I wanted to Bernadetta, but we'll take Lindhart. Okay, so we're gonna pick a sweet
I
apple
am happy
tea.
that you invited me, even though it interferes with my nap time.
Offer some tea. Oh my, this is very decadent.
Warms me up.
Agreed.
Nice.
Lovely. I see.
Excellent. We seem to pick the right
You are
options
full
there.
of mysteries and yet offer no answers. How unfair.
Teehee.
That was delicious. It feels good to relax. Well, I'm off to catch a nap.
Okay.
Reminds me. Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
This one yours?
Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good.
Beautiful.
How did you know it was mine?
Because I've literally tried giving it to everyone else. Can't recruit these guys yet.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Okie dokie.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seiros. They say it's the day when the Goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
That's an option. Authority training. In fact, I want to just look at my supports first. 1 second. Yeah, we've got some. Right, we're going to do some support. Time we on? 27 minutes. Oh, we got time. So I've got it with Dorothea.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
30. I must say, you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not. There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
Huh, I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Very well. I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue. I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
Oh, I do enjoy Ferdinand and his antics.
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night. A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do. Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future. How did you manage to faint while standing there? Well, I cannot simply leave her here. Petra, industrious as ever, I see.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now, it is not a good one.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch in particular.
Rub? I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so, I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home, but I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire. I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am. And meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
Nice. Right, I'm not going to do it anymore just at the minute. Because I need to crack on with the exploring. Definitely need to talk to Mercedes.
Let's see all this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet, it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
You're forgiven, lad.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Oh, that needs to go to set F. Okay.
Well, I had fun today. Of course. You want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that? Yes. Is there a problem with that? Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. As a man, you may not feel so rushed about these things, but I know my beauty will eventually fade. I wish I could be that easygoing. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life. I'm glad you understand. Not everyone appreciates the necessity of taking the initiative while you're still in your prime. Or are you just saying that? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor? I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? If you did, that actually makes me... It makes me happy. I had no idea you might look at me that way. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Excellent. Flashy clothes.
I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong.
I'd say that's
Hey,
wrong.
I got a favor to ask.
Tournament.
That's right.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one. Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe...
Nice. We got max motivation.
A moment, please.
For him. Can't go that way.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Still need to find Mercedes.
Professor?
There you are.
Speaking of which, but I don't recognize his name.
Mission assistance first. Can I invite you to tea? No. No. We're still working on recruiting Mercedes as priority. So we need to find Set F again. Get his reward.
Well done. You have my thanks.
So whose motivation's low? Bernadetta's, and we'll do Edelgard.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Perhaps I should have brought in Ferdinand if it was going to fill it to full. Got one more red.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful... No.
Shit. Right. Now we're just going to rush because I'm running low on time. It's taken longer than I thought. Oh, sweet. What's at this, though?
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Run. Right, we're not speaking to anyone else until we've finished Edelgard's quest.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them. I'm not sure.
Okay, so we're not doing faculty training this month. Keep knocking that button.
I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access. Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
I hope nothing...
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced. What? Did some...
Hmm.
It seems there were forces opposing the church. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I suppose that may be true.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
Your skin. Your skin.
Relies on an animator who are proficient with swords. Do I have anyone who's proficient with swords? Petra is.
I will not be stopping. I will not be stopping.
Okay, qualify. Oh fuck, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm taking too much residuals.
Witness frigid pride.
Getting a little bit of gold for it. Yeah, we've lost this one. Oh well, no shame in it.
I'm glad I asked you.
So now I just need to finish my exploring. We'll head to the cathedral and do the confession box, because that's easy support points.
Well,
Got two to do. Nice. I pleased Hubes. Talk to these last few guys.
You'd best. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
Damn it.
Oh, This is mine.
Rhea.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety? I am aware of the possibility. On the day of the ceremony, I am
Fuck.
Well,
Really?
well.
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him. Oh, that's mine! Thanks so much for finding it.
Okay. I do want to spend some time with my students. So. Oh, fucking hell.
As long as it makes me stronger.
You have done well.
Next time. That went. Nailed.
Bernie.
I did. Thanks for the help. I think I. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help.
Cubes.
You're
Edelgard.
Nothing. Praise isn't necessary. I still. I'm improved.
And I'm out of activity points. Then for the group task, we're going to do stable duty for Ferdinand and Edelgard. Begin the lecture.
I have a question for you, Professor.
Oh, I didn't like that answer.
Teacher.
Excellent. I'll speak to Casper.
Hey, Professor, what's going on? A suspicious man? Where? Oh, is that him? What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him. Keep watch. so boring. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong. Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike. Huh? Huh! It leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
great. So I was...
But, because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime? Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
Need to be less rash, boy. We're coming up on the... Yeah. Right, this is where we're finishing.
Bernadetta, I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Good. Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying. Please don't sneak up on me like that! That lady asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite, but strangers are just so nerve-wracking. Oh, yeah? How about when I first met you and I wouldn't come out of the corner, or even uncover my face? Actually, now that you mention it, it's funny. Once I started talking to you, I stopped feeling scared. I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person
Because I
I've
protect
been able
you.
to speak to normally since I got here, and I have no idea why. I'm happy about it too. When we first started out here, we had to do drills outside. I skipped those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know. Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. Sorry. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you. What? You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That crosses the line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
Fucking Bernie. Right, so annoyingly we are at the hour mark, so that is where we're going to leave it today. Thank you for watching. We are going to be back with some more Fire Emblem possibly later on today. I'll see you soon.